One should be on page 13 in our English workbooks. And today we are working on diagramming sentences, okay? So we've talked about a subject and a predicate and simple subjects and simple predicates, correct? So today we're talking about how to diagram those. So to diagram means to it could be to chart, or we see on this page there are lines. They want us to put them in the correct spot and break the sentence down correctly, okay? So number one, well, let's look at our yellow box. A diagram of a sentence shows how the word in the sentence relate to each other. So my grandmother's hat is blue. If we look over at our diagram, we've put our simple subject. We put our simple subject, which is hat, and our simple predicate, which is, and we diagrammed it on the line, okay? The hat was the subject, is was our predicate, so we put it on the line. Where's your book? All right. The next one, the wind blew her hat. Who or what did the action? Wind. What was the action? Blew. So that is what was on our diagram. Aunt Liz brought it back. Aunt Liz is who or what did the action. Brought is the action. Okay? Does that make sense? So let's look at number one. It says to draw a line between the complete subject and the complete predicate. Write the simple subject and the simple predicate on the diagram. So we're going to do just what they did in the examples. Okay? So this is supposed to be most. Let me fix that. Most. Alright, most beets are dark red or purple is number one, correct?
Yeah.
So there are three things we need to do in this sentence. We need to first separate our subject from our predicate. Where do I need to draw my line? Samara?
Beets and R.
Good, between beets and R. What is my subject, Joseph? My simple subject. Beets.
Oh, that's not what
And then what is my simple predicate? Bella?
R.
R. Okay? That is how number one should look. Make sure you draw your line. You put your simple subject. You put your simple predicate. Did everyone do all three steps? You need to put a line between your subject and your predicate, and then write your simple subject and write your simple predicate. Make sense? Look at number two. Sugar beetroots look white. Be careful. Where is my line need to go? Between what words? Boleon?
Beets and roots.
Not quite. This one's a little tricky. Do you have another option?
Sugar and beets.
No. I know why it's confusing you, and I'll explain in a second. Mary?
Roots and look.
Good. Between roots and look. Because sweet beet is describing what kind of roots. Okay? If I just said roots are white, that still is a sentence. But when I say sugar beet roots, the sugar beet describes what kind of roots. So my simple subject is what in this sentence, Sarah? Roots. So roots is what you need to write down on your diagram line. What is my simple predicate, Ben? What is the action in number two?
R.
In number two?
Well.
Are you on 13 or 14?
What?
Look. Good. So on our line, you should have put roots, look. Everyone have that? Roots, look. Number three, they grow for 5 months. Where does my line need to go here, Mary?
They and grow.
Between they and grow. Everyone put a line between they and grow. They and grow. Charisma, what is my simple subject? They. And Sweet, do you know what my simple predicate is? What is the action? Grow. Good. So, they grow. Does everyone see that? We have a line between they and grow. We write they grow. Okay. Number 4. These plants like rain and sunshine. Where does my line need to go? Where do I divide it? Boyleanne.
Plants and rain, like.
Plants and like? Is that what you said? Good. Plants and like. Between plants and like. These plants like rain and sunshine. Our sentences about these plants. So what is my simple subject, Keegan?
Plants.
Plants. Good. Plants is what needs to go here. Joseph, what is my simple predicate? Like. Good. Everyone seeing the pattern here? Good. All right, number 5. I'm just going to read it. So if you're finishing writing, it's okay. Number 5. Farmers plant beets in the spring. Who or what is doing my action and what is the action? So where does my line need to go, Samara? Good. Between farmers and plant. I need to draw my line in my sentence between farmers and plant. We're dividing our sentence from our complete subject and our complete predicate. What is my simple subject, Sarah? Farmers. Good. And Charisma, what is my simple predicate? Plant. So remember, who or what is doing the action and what is the action? Good. So we have farmers and plant for number 5. Making sure everyone's there. Number 6. It happens. Number 6. Harvest comes in the fall. Where does my line need to go, Joseph? Good. Between harvest and comes. Bella, what is my simple subject?
Harvest.
Harvest. Good. And Mary, what is my simple predicate?
Comes.
Comes. Who can tell me what a simple predicate is? What is it in the sentence? Remember, the subject is who or what is doing the action, so what is the predicate? Do you guys remember? It's the, Bella?
Action.
It's the action. Good. Good. All right. Now look at number 7. Factories process the beets into sugar. Ben, where does my line go?
Factories and process.
Awesome. It goes between factories and process. Boyleanne, do you have that written?
Yes.
Okay. What do you have as our simple subject?
Factories.
Factories. Good. And Sweet, what is our simple predicate? Process. Good. So, you guys can see from what we've done this week, we've gotten to this stage, right? We looked at what makes a sentence a complete sentence. We looked at how to divide it between a subject and a predicate. We found the simple subject. We found the simple predicate. Today, we are putting it all together. We're dividing our sentence, and we're finding those parts, right? So if I asked you guys to do this on Monday, you would have been like, what? Right? But when we pay attention and we do all of this throughout the week, we're able to get to that big part at the end, right? Okay, when you have that side done, flip it over to page 14. All right, so you guys are going to be doing the exact same thing that we all just did, okay? Take my mask. Okay, so you guys are going to be doing the exact same thing that we just did. You guys are going to be reading the sentence, putting the line, writing the word, writing the simple subject, writing the simple predicate. There are 3 parts to each question, which means you want to make sure you're paying attention, because if you don't put the line in the right place, you're probably not going to get this right either, right? Because you're going to get confused. So take your time. We have plenty of it. Take your time. Read your sentence. See who or what's doing the action and what the action is. Make sense? Then write for the apply and write. Put a star next to it because you do need to do it. Put a star next to it. Write a sentence about something sweet you like to eat. Underline the simple subject once and the simple predicate twice. So if I said, let me see. I eat a lot of ice cream. Okay? What is my subject in my sentence, Bella? I. I'm going to underline that once. What is my action or my simple predicate, Mary? Eat. I'm going to underline that twice. Okay? Does that make sense? Did I write a complete sentence?
Yes.
Yes. Did I underline my parts?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have a question? Is it about this, or do you need something? Okay, 1 second. Okay? All right. So, this is what you're going to do. If you are in class, you are going to write your name on page 14. When you finish, you can rip it out, turn it into the English tray. And if you are online at home, then you are going to take a picture of it and turn it into the English assignment in classroom. Thank you.